we are very festive this morning. Of course, this is the last first edition before Christmas. And we want to introduce, we can't touch them, remember they lose their magic. We want to introduce our two elves on the shelves here on first edition. This one is Newsy. And this one is Tres from Domingo Live came to help Newsy out. So you know Santa is getting closer, especially with his weather.
Absolutely. We have multiple elves. Santa is almost here. And at the end of the weather, we're going to see where he was last spotted.
I'm excited, Kristen. I'm excited.
All right now it is feeling very cold out there. And once upon a time, not too long ago, it actually felt like we were in the 60s, but now we are feeling like we are in the single digits again. Remember, the lowest feels like temperature we've seen so far this morning in Corpus Christi was 5 degrees. That's thanks to not only the cold temperatures, but also these gusty winds, northerly winds at 25 miles per hour right now, making it feel like 7 degrees, even though when you take that wind away, it's actually in the 20s. Not warm by any means, but definitely not 7 degrees. 20 up in Beeville right now, and this is a pretty big change from where we were at this time yesterday morning, where we were 30 degrees warmer 24 hours ago. So it is very cold, and if you're heading out this morning, you may notice your low tire light coming on. That's because every 10-degree drop may make your tires drop 1 to 2 psi in pressure. So since yesterday afternoon to right now, we've seen a 45-degree drop. So you may need to go air up those tires before you hit the road today. We are going to stay below freezing for most of this morning and into afternoon. So by lunchtime, we may finally be getting out of that freezing territory. Mostly clouds and a mix of sun this afternoon, but that's only going to help us get to about 35, 36 this afternoon, and by about sunset, we are back below freezing. This afternoon, mostly going to be around 36, 37 for most locations in the coastal bend, so it's not going to be very warm at all. And add the winds on top of it, we've got a wind advisory as well as a gale warning, so it's going to be very windy this afternoon, and that's why added on top of those cold temperatures, we have a wind chill warning for this morning as well as through tonight and into tomorrow by noon. This is for those wind chills as low as the single digits and into the teens. So by noon today, temperature is still going to feel like we are in the teens and getting up again to the mid 30s this afternoon, but feeling like the 20s by sunset. We are back below freezing and we settle in for another hard freeze tonight. Feels like 14 in Corpus Christi, so feels 10 degrees colder again than we are by tomorrow morning. Then tomorrow afternoon, we do warm up just a little bit, but we're still going to be struggling to break out of the 30s, 39 in Corpus Christi. So again, hard freeze again tonight. So we've got a hard freeze warning in effect again for overnight. And I think we are going to be seeing multiple freezes heading into the Christmas holiday weekend. So this freeze that started last night, I think is going to go until about 1 o'clock this afternoon. And then tonight's freeze, I think, will be just a little bit longer by maybe 3 more hours or so. I do expect pretty much every location in the coastal bend to experience another 2 to 3 freezes, with the ones on the islands becoming shorter by Christmas Eve. But the rest of us still going to be experiencing those freezing temperatures for a couple more nights to come. So perfect weather for Santa. This evening, going to get down again into the lower 20s with those winds, northerly 15 to 20 miles per hour, and those hard freezes again, not only tonight, but the next couple of mornings, potentially a light freeze for Monday with some sunshine, and that's going to slowly warm those temperatures up. By Wednesday, we are back in the 70s, and if we go over to our Holly Jolly GPS 3000, I think Santa was last seen in the North Pole right now. It is December 23rd, but I think I just heard from Tress that he's about to start making his way to the southern hemisphere towards Fiji, where they are just about to make Christmas Eve start. Barbie.
I'm excited. Thank you so much, Kristen.